Welcome to the Drumshed podcast. This is a bit weird because we're actually doing a video one and we're live. We're not live. Well, we're live right now, but we're not live. Anyway, there's Zach.
Hello, bruv. Oh,
how's it going?
Good. It's going great.
Good. And here's Andy.
All right.
He's back from. He's growing his beard. He's coming back after he had to shave it off. You don't know about this, but he had to shave his beard off.
Oh.
Anyway, Zach.
Hey, Matt.
Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you too. Very good friend of mine. Love
Thank
this
you.
dude.
Yeah.
Also love him.
How much this cost?
We all love each other.
How much was that for? Yeah. So here we are in Newcastle or Tyne Wear, Washington, Tyne Wear, at the drum shop for the clinic of Zack.
Yes. We have a clinic tonight.
Yeah.
And we actually have a clinic in about an hour. No, 45 minutes from now. We're going to do a clinic. This place is about to be full of eager kids wanting to learn some drum chops. But what they don't know, we're not talking about drum chops tonight.
What?
You know, it's time to start prioritizing things, okay?
We're talking about actual playing to music rather than chops. Or
Yeah. April Fools.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing chops all day.
I don't know how to take you.
No. You'll see. It'll be fun. You always come in here with a plan, and then based off the response, you know, we go all different directions, and that's what these clinics are all about to me. Because online, you get all the chops and you get all the crazy grooves and stuff like that online. But what you don't really get is you know the questions and the interactions with the people face to face. And to me, that's where I get the most joy, is doing the more interactive stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. It depends on you guys.
Well, I was here last year, and you know, got loads of questions. So you got somebody up on stage last year, and it's a very relaxed atmosphere. It's certainly not you know, where people feel uncomfortable. It's just naturally just enjoying exchanging ideas and seeing you, and I think people really appreciate the fact that here they are in their hometown and you've come all this way, and I think that's really underestimated. Like, you don't, you know, it's 5 hours for me to drive here, and that's nothing compared to where you've come from. So, and people, you know, Andy's driven 3 hours, I've driven 5. We've taken days off, but this is because we want to come and see you. We can't get to see you this year, unfortunately, in the Europe Drum Show, but so it's nothing for us to come out. You've come all this way, and I think we should at least recognise that and honour the fact that you're here with DIXON.
Yes, I love DIXON drums.
As if by magic.
Oh, look at that. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
That beautiful neo mint color, you know?
You know I love a bit of neo mint myself.
Yeah.
It is your fault, bear in mind, but this is a cornerstone, isn't it?
It is a cornerstone.
Yeah.
So, funny story, I actually have a really bad addiction to Oreos. Especially on my cheat days, I'll just go in on a family pack. And Oreo, they released this thin mint flavor, like chocolate mint, and it's this color. And Oreo actually inspired me to make it this color, because I'm just so, like, that's how obsessed I am with chocolate mint.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that's where. So you got that purely from Oreo?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't. It's like probably the first time I'm saying this in public, because I sound like a fat ass probably.
Yeah,
but
you're standing next to a fat ass, so it doesn't matter. Or in between two of us, so I wouldn't worry. You're doing all right.
Nah, you guys look good. But no, the Thin Mint Oreos seriously are my favorite thing in the world on cheat days, and the color did inspire me. I feel ashamed to say that out loud. Wow, I've actually said that out loud.
We got an exclusive Drumshed podcast exclusive.
A Drumshed podcast world exclusive. Zack Grooves chose the color of his DIXON drum kit purely based on his love for Oreo Thins mint cream chocolate sandwich cookies. Speaking to Matt and Andy, hosts of the Drumshed podcast at Zack's clinic at Drumshop UK, just outside of Newcastle on March 25th, Zack admitted that he loved those chocolate mint thins so much. When asked by DIXON Drums A&R teams what finish he would like for his own bespoke DIXON Artisan set of drums, there was literally no competition.
Internet. Do you think you'll get endorsement and free Oreos coming through your house?
Endorsement of what?
Of Oreos.
Oh,
will they come? You know, like, I mean, you should get a load coming through for nothing.
No, I would not welcome an endorsement from Oreos, because when I see Oreos, I have no self-control. That whole box is going to be gone. And then instead of Zack Grooves, I'm going to be Zack Boobs. Okay, so no Oreo endorsements.
Well, you're welcome on the podcast anytime, regardless whether you've got boobs or not. So, Andy, you had a question.
Do you have a particular practice regime for any gigs or clinics?
A particular practice routine. Well, not necessarily routine, but I do have rules I follow during practice. And let's say I have an hour of practice, right? And one of these rules is structuring out the practice session. And within that, let's say I have an hour to practice and I have 3 things I really got to get to. So it'd be 20 minutes doing this, 20 minutes on, that, and then another 20 minutes on the last thing. And I base it off of priority, okay? What's the most important thing I got coming up next week? I got this gig. All right, that's going to be my first 20 minutes. When you're fresh, when you're getting into it. And then what's the second, and so on. And especially these days, the more busy I get, I do have to structure it and time it like that. Now, what I do, when I do have like a lot of time to practice, let's say like 3-4 hours in one day, then I'll go through my old routines, like the ones I built in college, like which is again still kind of structured, and I have everything on a timer because I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
I'm from a military town. That's probably where it comes from. That structure. No, but yeah, just having a set of rules, and then doing whatever you want within that boundary of rules. So, for example, like I'm gonna do 10 minutes. Focusing on the paradiddle, right? The paradiddle is the subject, but what I do around the paradiddle, how I speak about the paradiddle is completely up to me, just as long as I'm staying to that paradiddle subject. If that makes sense. Am I making sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I hope I'm making sense.
It makes sense.
Maybe we'll talk about that tonight, actually.
Yeah, maybe. What doesn't make sense is that I can smell your pizza, and you need to get on that stage soon, and I want you to have some rest. I don't want to take too much of your time.
I'm enjoying this.
We can do. I'd like to do it maybe on the when you get back, and we can do a Zoom one later on, or after your tour, and see how it was.
Okay.
But so tonight we're in Tyne Wear. In the UK, in Washington, Tyne Wear. I'm not talking to the mic. There it is. Tomorrow you're in Manchester, in Nico McBrain's Drum One.
Yes.
Yep.
Drum One.
And then you're off to.
We are off to
Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Only 2 UK clients. I just realized that. Cool.
Yeah. Two here. Off to Germany, and then. That's for the UK drum show the Europe drum show for 2 days.
Yes, that's right. 2 days of the Europe drum show, which is going to be awesome. I heard it's the first Europe drum show they're doing. It's such an honor to be a part of the first one.
Yeah, so it's organised by the UK drum show, same people. It's the same people. They're just doing it over there. And we really wanted to get there, but unfortunately we couldn't. So that's another reason for driving 5 hours to come and see you, because I knew you were going to be there. We've also got... Benny, Greb's got some clinics in the UK soon in April, so we'll see them. But so you on Saturday or Friday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, enjoy that. And I know you can't say, but any chance to come back to the UK drum show?
The UK drum show? It depends. I can't.
Neil. It's the people want it. We want it. The people want it. Well, ask that question in the podcast on stage tonight. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Cool.
But anyway, that'd be great. It'd be great to see you back over here.
Yeah.
But in May, you're here anyway for a tour with everything. Yes.
Yes. We have about 4 or 5 shows in the UK, maybe 6. I don't know the exact number, but we're going to be.
Do you remember? Arch. Do you remember? 8.
8 shows in the UK.
Let's say 10.
Let's say 10 shows in the UK. It's going to be amazing. My guys have never toured like Europe. And we've done 2 shows in the UK, but most of us have never had like a proper Europe tour. So it's going to be really cool. And we have 2 or 3 days off in Amsterdam, and the day of the show in Amsterdam is Cole, the bass player. It's his birthday, so we're going to be properly
Careful.
We're going to properly careful. Now he's bringing his girlfriend. Don't worry.
We know. I know Amsterdam quite well. We've been there a few times, so it's a lovely place. It's a very nice place.
Right.
Brilliant. So you're in the UK, as we are based in the UK. You're here in London on the 2nd of May, is it? 2nd of May.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
2nd of May in London Jazz Cafe.
That's Jazz Cafe, and then you're also Leeds, Liverpool,
Yeah, Manchester, Birmingham is the first.
Birmingham, or Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We say it really fast.
Okay.
Birmingham.
Okay. Birmingham, bruv.
You go Birmingham.
Oh, burning ham.
Okay, look, I'm going to wrap it up. So you're
Okay.
enjoy your pizza. Thank you very much for coming in to
you,
see
guys.
us, and we'll see you in May.
Yes, we will.
We'll see you in a minute. Go on.
Make sure y'all follow and like the Drum Shed podcast. Some real good guys right here, super knowledgeable, and just the best in the UK.